Update. My daughter keeps talking to someone in the vents. I found something else in the walls. I haven't slept since I found the shoe. It's sitting in a sealed Ziploc bag in the garage now, wrapped in gloves I don't remember putting on. I couldn't bring myself to throw it away. That feels wrong, somehow. Like getting rid of it might invite something worse. Zoe won't speak to me anymore. Not in the usual way, at least. She still talks, but only to the vents. Or to the dark corners of her room. And sometimes, I swear, to her reflection. I took her to a doctor. They ran some basic tests, asked if she'd experienced trauma or stress lately. I didn't know how to answer. How do you explain that your 5-year-old is being coached by something living in your walls? That night, I blocked every vent in the house with heavy furniture. Dressers, bookcases, duct tape over the small floor ones. I told Zoe it was for safety. She didn't cry. She didn't protest. She just stared at me and said, "Greater than," she says, "you're only making her hungrier." That was 2 nights ago. Last night, I heard dragging sounds above my room. Like something being pulled slowly across the attic floor, but heavier than any animal. And then, a soft metallic clink, followed by a whisper. Not Zoe's. Not mine. I froze. My phone was dead. The hallway light flickered once, then stayed off. When I climbed the attic ladder this morning, I found a pile of old insulation kicked aside in the far corner, and under it, more vents. Smaller. DIY looking. Punched through the wood in odd shapes. Inside one was a note. A filthy, half-rotted scrap of paper, yellowed with age and written in smeared pencil. Greater than. She was louder than the others. I couldn't sleep. I fixed it. That's all it said. Zoe hasn't been in school for days. She won't eat. Her lips are dry, her skin pale. She spends hours staring into the blocked vents like she's waiting for them to open. When I asked her what she wanted, she said, "Greater than, you should leave the door open tonight. She doesn't like when you lock it." "What door?" I asked. She pointed at the wall in the hallway. "There's no door there. Just plaster and an old nail halfway in." But tonight, while Zoe was asleep, I tapped along the wall where she pointed. Hollow. I don't know how I missed it before. I scraped away the paint and found an outline, a narrow door, sealed and nailed shut. No handle. Just wood, warped and painted over like someone was desperate to hide it. I stood there for a long time. I'm sitting across from it now. My tools are next to me. Zoe's upstairs, humming to herself. A tune I don't know. Part of me needs to open it. Needs to know. The other part of me keeps looking over my shoulder, not because I think something's behind me, but because sometimes, I hear breathing from the vents. And we don't have central air.